I wanted to ask, like, I know Marta, Marta is an amazing person. If you ever get to meet her in person, you will be wowed. You're like, who's this person? Come here, little lady. Like, we need to have, a lunch and learn and kind of pick her brain. But what's very amazing about Martha, in my opinion, is that she's willing to share her network. There's not been one time that I've met her, and she's always willing to extend her network. So what I know, when she mentioned that she was going to begin this Xcelerator Summit and she was going to have 30 speakers, of course I jumped on. But most importantly, it's like, but Martha, how do you know all these people? So I decided to start asking. I think it's very important for our audience to know, like, how did you meet so many amazing executives? And you have leaders in different atmospheres, different sectors of business that are very important that you will be having access to for 2 days. So Marta, tell us, ¿cómo se conocieron?
Well, I'm a person, I love business, okay? So I'm in the pallet industry, I was in the food industry, I'm also an academician, so I'm doing my PhD. But how I met Marta is we did a podcast, Entre Nosotras. So this is a
Yes.
Spanish podcast that we bring to the Spanish community, very important topics, a sensitive one being cybersecurity and protecting our children. We've talking to Hollywood artists. I've also been a radio host, so I used to talk on finance. So, I mean, I'm also in many networking groups. I'm in California. I went to New York. So I travel a lot because I'm also an author. So I get to meet people a lot. But the point is that Marta, we met through Entre Nosotras, and then we have the best name, Marta. I mean,
Of
what other
course.
name do you want? So Marta Cadavid, I am so honored that I just asked her and she's like, okay, let's go. And that is what I'm so excited and I feel very honored and proud that most of these speakers really didn't require a tug and war. Even the one from India, I am so happy that he's coming. I asked them, they're like, okay, hands down, let's do this. So thank you. And Marta, so tell us a little bit more about you and cybersecurity, fraud. Why is this important for the people coming to the summit?
The honor is for me. Thank you for bringing all of these people, and congratulations. And I agree with Ilsa. You have a wonderful network in Chicago and pretty sure in the United States. And yes, I think to have a wonderful business, no, doesn't matter what kind of business is, you need to be prepared to fight fraud and any misbehaviors. So people believe that businesses is only about finances, accountants, and sales. But you have to be aware that fraud is a huge issue in our society. So we have to face fraud, and we have to understand how it occurs, how it happens, and how we can prevent it. So we don't need, that's why today I want to invite everybody in Chicago who has a business. It doesn't matter the size. It doesn't matter it's a small bakery, it's a small ice cream place, or it's a big factory. This is the place to be in Chicago, and high-level executives to talk about businesses. But for me, you are going to learn more about fraud prevention, a little bit about cybersecurity, and how you can help your company to take the next level with simple steps protecting your businesses against fraud.
Thank you so much, Marta. That sounds, honestly, we talk about identity theft all the time, right? But we don't think about our business. Honestly, I've never really thought about it on any type of protection or fraud for my businesses. But that's my moneymaker is like, hello, you have to protect your moneymakers. So I'm very, very excited. Very excited, honestly, that you're going to be on board, because as we face and we continue to evolve as a society, so do criminals. They evolve as well. We need to protect our hard-earned money, our hard-earned, companies that we're building from the ground up. So if anyone, it doesn't matter if you're in Chicago, anyone that's listening to this is a 2-day summit that you will have access to Marta, who is a fraud expert. She's going to be coaching everyone on different steps on what to do. I'm super excited to honestly be sitting there and listening to all of the knowledge. Knowledge is wealth, and you along with all the speakers are going to be feeding us knowledge that we need in order to have thriving business. Just the same way how it's very hardworking if we build something up, you can also lose it very quickly, and we don't think about it because it's not identity. It can impact your business, you know. So thank you so much, Martha. Martha Razzo, Ms. Razzo, is there anything else that you'd like to include?
This is confusing. Marta and Marta Cadavid. That's why I'm saying her whole name, Marta Cadavid. You said she is the fraud expert, but Marta, why are you the expert? Tell us how many years you've been doing this. What have you been doing? Because I mean, I'm not throwing the word loosely when I put expert on any of the flyers or anytime I mention expert. I'm bringing people who've been doing this for like decades. So tell us, Marta.
I have been studying human behavior since once I was a little kid. I understand that I want to be the best auditor. Continuous studying in my career for many years. So in 2008, I finally discovered the forensic auditing and forensic accounting terms in Colombia. And then I decided to follow my passion, so to follow my career. And then I get my certification as a anti-money laundering specialist, and then certified fraud examiner, and then certified human trafficking investigator. And I hold other certification as well. Since then, I have been helping people in the United States and Latin America and many corporations. People preventing any communication and relationship and social media against scammers, and corporations creating different programs and strategies to mitigate fraud, corruption, abuse, and negative and hostile and violence in the workplace. So I have been a speaker for maybe 10 years or more, and I am very well known in Latin America as a fraud fighter. So you can follow me in my social media as a fraud fighter. I am be there as Marta Cadavid.
There you go. I love it. Oh my God, Marta Cadavid, thank you so much. We are so grateful that you're going to be coming and giving us all this knowledge. I definitely feel like I'm going to be learning so much in the summit. I'm going to leave this summit. I feel like it's going to be that 10X, you know, the 10X summit, all this knowledge in one place, and to have different aspects. It's just amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone. Go to Eventbrite, Xcelerator Business Summit. Like Tilsa said it, this is the event where you're going to get 10 times more than you ever gotten in any other setting and any other event. This is the event you do not want to miss. And it's only $125 for everything you're getting. Well, have a wonderful rest of your day, and make sure you share this information.
Yes.
We'll be right back.